It's time! Hello, everybody. Welcome to Achievement Hunting 101. I'm FuFuCuddilyPoof, and this is level 194. Joining me tonight is, let's see where I'm at, Big L,
Yeah, I'm first this week. Yay!
KooshMoose.
Well, hello.
And that's it. It's just the three of us.
I'm here too. Hello.
Oh, wait. What is that? We also
What?
have Rawkerdude. He's
The-
joining us again.
I'm here. The seat is still warm. I don't know what Volgar's been doing and Michelle, but I'm here.
The gang is all back together again.
Mm-hmm. We've reformed. We're never going to break up again this week.
The rocker phone rang and I ran to it and answered the call.
Signal.
Yeah, there's a big lightning bolt in the sky.
It's a big poofy hair.
It it has been one heck of a week. Between me having technical difficulties, not being able to get the live show going last week, then this week we're like, okay, well, I'll for sure be able to get it going. I update my computer, I'll get everything ready. Last night, if you saw, I was doing some stream testing. It was all good to go. And then today, Devin calls out he's having allergy issues, which I understand. Allergies are the worst. I think I've had 3 Claritin today. So fingers crossed we make it through this.
How many hours apart were those Claritin? I just want to know if you're going to fall asleep or...
No, Claritin don't make me sleepy.
Oh,
It's Benadryl. The Benadryl.
the
knocks me out.
Benadryl. Okay.
If I took 3 Benadryl, I would not be here right now. There's no way you can do that on Benadryl. But yes, we are live. We're good to go. So it's a week late, but it'll still be good, and it's worth it. We got Corey back
Color short.
I'm here for a week.
here for a week. We're doing our best not to drag him out of retirement, but things still happen.
The show must go on.
The show must go on.
A week late.
Yeah, just subbed.
What'd you say, Al?
Everyone sub. Amazon Prime sub.
Yeah, since we're more than a month off, everyone's Amazon sub should be ready.
Oh, yeah, I should check mine. No, I'll do that in a second. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive into our topic
you
of
made it.
discussion. Do what?
My buddy
Okay.
Catster, aka Red Stack, made it in here.
Oh, welcome.
She boosts with us, unlike you.
I don't know,
She
shock him
helps
out.
me with Forza, unlike you.
You never asked.
Will you help me with Forza?
Sure, I'll help you with Forza.
Oh,
I love Forza. I'll never say no to not playing Forza. Yeah. Topic of discussion. This one's from Devin again. It says, "What game do you think an AH101 staff member should play that's not on their tags, and why?" Now, right off the bat, the very first one, and obviously we're going to need to get this. Arutarek says that I need to play Mr. Pumpkin too. No. No.
I mean, you haven't played that one yet, right? I mean, you didn't get it day one. You waited.
I played the first one. I don't need to play
you
another.
finished the first one?
Yeah, I finished the first one.
Oh.
I don't get it. I don't like them. If I'm just gonna sit there and watch the video and try to get all the achievements in that, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm gonna sit there for. I think the video was like an hour-ish long. I sat there and got to complete the game, but in my mind, it felt like I was there for 4 or 5 hours. I don't
You
want
go
to
to
do it again.
Wawa. You get yourself a pumpkin latte. You wait till October. You get yourself a pumpkin latte from Wawa. And then you just sit down and just knock them out.
Nah,
Make it thematic.
The pumpkin latte sounds good. The game does not. I don't want to play it. It sounds no. Elle, what do you got?
I mean, what do I got? I don't got none.
You don't got nothing. I know you want to read something at the very least, if you don't want to recommend
See,
anything.
whose voice do I want to do? Vulgar Latin? Yep. I think I've used my walk challenge, but it would be cool to see him tackle cook, serve, delicious 2 or 3. Yeah, dig it. Just because they can be a real pain in the buttocks. I mean, those games are known to be pretty hard, right? It's not like Cooking Mama or Overcooked or their generic cooking game. Waka can complete any game.
Oh, I'm sure he would be able to do this. I have no doubt in my mind.
My son put it to my attention that Waka has not completed Fortnite. I have to go out and say that.
You know, only 100 and plus, I don't know, 300 hours to go for that one, I guess.
Is it really
Actually,
that long?
Actually, I have only
It's-
2 friends that have completed it. It
It's
must
pretty
be really bad.
long.
Wow. I gotta look that up now. I was thinking it was like an 80 to 100 hour. I didn't realize the
Oh, no.
Save the World. Is that what they call it?
I mean, I don't
Or
know
is that
that.
the Battle
Yeah.
Royale?
It's just called Fortnite. I don't know the
Okay.
exact number because, you know,
Right, it's a Save the World DLC or
TA
whatever.
and their hour
Oof.
maximums, but it is a lot of time.
Yeah, TA is saying 200 plus hour. Yeesh.
If we look at now, I mean, it can't be the exact barometer for the game, but one person who completed it has over 1,700 hours.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, he could
mean-
maybe he likes the battle royale. I don't know.
I was gonna say he has to be
Is that a
playing the Battle
streamer?
Royale.
Maybe it's a
Ma-
streamer.
Could be. I do see somebody a little bit more reasonable that I've seen in Discord. Legend Shots, and he's at 376 hours with the completion. So still quite a lot of time invested there.
I don't even know exactly what the Save the World thing is because I mean, literally nobody plays that.
I've played it. I've actually put 13 hours into it. Apparently, almost all of that is actually I only played like one of the battle royale games. But you go around and you get materials just like the battle royale part, and you actually build a base, and then you take waves. It's kind of one of those horde type modes, at least that I remember. It's been a long time since I played this, 2017 apparently, and you just have to do that on different maps, and you have to do a lot of it, a lot of it.
That's what the game was supposed to be. Like, I remember when it first came out, like, some of my friends who were really into horde mode in Gears were like, "Oh, this sounds really cool." It's basically Gears, but you get to build your own base. And then, of course, they went Battle Royale.
Right, and the Battle Royale is just an offshoot, and unfortunately, it gets the Battle Royale tag on TA, even though none of the achievements are related to it.
Which is wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
I remember seeing the trailer or whatever for the Save the World portion back in like 2016 or 2017 when it was first released or something like that. And I remember thinking, oh, this looks neat. Maybe I might try this. Yeah, I never did. I've never played Fortnite.
I actually enjoy to watch it a lot more than play it.
I
And
agree.
especially they updated the game, and now there's actually a mode with no building. That's exactly what I would play because
I'm very interested in that.
I can't keep up with the kids these days in their cranking 90s.
Yeah, we watch quite a bit of Fortnite here in my house. My nephew has a favorite streamer that's pretty much all he plays, and then Brooks gotten into watching him as well, so that's always on. And especially when it's down to when there's like 3 or 4 players left, and the circle's real small, and there's people just building cities in like matters of minutes, and I don't even know how they can keep track of their opponents. It is wild. I can't keep up what's going on. I'm not that good.
Yeah, cook, serve, delicious.
Oh yeah, we were talking
Exactly.
about that.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on
Speaking of
Fortnite.
Cook, serve, delicious.
Yeah, cooks are delicious.
Cooked up 5-minute engine.
I don't
Hey,
even
this
remember how we
wasn't
got
about
there.
food.
Waka, let us know if you're going to accept Vulgar Latin's challenge for the Intercontinental Championship belt. Yeah.
I'm sure, like I said,
And
I'm sure Waka could complete those games.
I think he said he's going to stream it with those hot chips in his mouth.
Those
I
hot
think.
chips.
I forget what they're called. Those things you pretend to eat and then not really eat.
Oh,
I mean, vegetables?
Oh, nutrients?
the one chip challenge thing.
Yeah.
Mm. I need to try to find out what it is. All right. I'll do another patron answer. Wild West 08. He says, I just finished the Riftbreaker, and I think the panel would enjoy it. It's a great base building game on Game Pass. Well, more on that later. I don't know about the three of these if they would enjoy it. It's a little
3 of
too
these.
management for Nate.
3 of these what?
but it's also tagged as crap. The one that I like that I can't remember.
Strategy?
No, the one that I like.
Tower defense.
Tower
Vehicular
defense.
combat.
Thank you. Yes, vehicular tower defense.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know. We'll get there, and I'll see if I can convince you on it.
Actually, I'm sold on it. I will dive this week.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna download it right now.
Corey's secretly
Bandwidth.
like a simulation management fan, so
Do you know
could
what I
see you-
downloaded this past week and played?
What's that?
2 Point Hospital. A little bit.
What?
Ooh, okay. Tell me about it. I love that game. It's a lot of fun.
There's a lot to manage.
There is a lot to manage.
And I'm still learning about it.
Yeah, that was a
Now,
mistake.
Wild West 08, if that is your real name. Now, does this game have any, I don't know, online co-op that theoretically someone could be carried in?
No, I think 2 Point Hospital's a single player game.
Oh, I meant the Riftbreaker.
Yeah.
2 Point Hospital. That's also single player.
All right.
Thank you for writing in. I will watch videos and say that I will not play it.
Sounds about right. How about you, Nate?
Jay Black sent in a handwritten missive. It's huge. I will skip the first 2 pages and go on to the last 2 pages. It says, so I guess I'll suggest Sea of Thieves to Matriarch because, everyone else has already touched it, dipped their toes in, and then backed away quickly. She mentioned that it sounded fun when I talked about it before on the panel. They've been making improvements and updates to it ever since. One suggestion, though, only play it with someone who wants to play. It's not a game that you want to try and carry someone through. Oh,
Dealers.
well, then Matriarch's out. Her backpack is too heavy.
So this
What
is
do you
an
mean by
interesting
that?
game.
I don't know.
I've suggested this a couple of different times for our Thursday night group. I played this when it first came out for a couple of hours and just never jumped back into it for no real reason. I really liked what I played, and I know the
You
game's
never
gotten
suggested
better.
this to us.
I've definitely suggested this.
I've
I don't
actually
remember that.
played this with Prue. I don't remember his exact feelings on it, but good luck getting him to do that one.
Is rage.
There was
More rage.
no way. I think I'll be able to convince them because
I
it's going
mean-
to take way too long.
He might start drafting a tweet to rare already.
Tell him that Patrick Stewart is a pirate. You have to get to his island in order to get his quest. And then he might be in.
True.
No,
so
it's not
speaking
true at
of
all.
Prue-
It's not true at all.
Oh, speaking of Prue, he's visiting New York City again on Thursday. He wants so badly to not play Back for Blood. He's walking into New York City.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree. I did come up with this joke. What do you call it when he takes a cab in New York City? What is he taking?
A ride.
Specific type of cab.
An Uber.
I have
Okay, good.
a Pruber.
There you go.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Took you both to figure it out. It was very good.
Speaking of terrible, Dino Man thinks that we should play Duck Dynasty, and he tagged Chewy, so I'm assuming that's targeted. But I agree. I think Chewy should play Duck Dynasty, and if we're picking out single people, I might as well pick out Fufu because I think
Damn it.
Fufu should play Victorious Time to Shine.
Damn it.
I think that's overdue.
That is overdue.
I'm telling you, you don't even need the game. We'll load it up YouTube style, and you can just wing it.
Oh, something's gonna get winged if I do that. I don't know what I meant by that. That just came out, and I did not think that one through.
And then lastly, for me, Heizo, since he's here, and he says everyone should play Forgotten City, which I've already told you guys to do. It's a great game.
Huh? It seems like Devin wrote that one too. I think he was the other one that was like real high on Forgotten City.
He definitely said it. I don't know if he wrote in. I don't think he.
Well, that's what I mean. He said it. I feel like he said that before.
Oh, he probably has. He may have even said it, and then I took it from there. But it's a great game. Devin.
Yeah.
Now,
I believe that's the joke, unless you're joking about the joke. That is the joke.
I'm
Basically, Devin says
confused.
that all the time, so Heizo decided to say it.
Oh,
Sure, that's the joke.
I thought he actually thought it was a good game.
He did.
Devin was
Heizo,
a good game.
Heizo said he actually played it.
Yeah.
Did?
There you go.
So not a joke.
Only there was a website that would allow us to see what certain people had played.
Well, he pressured you.
That
to
sounds
see
wild.
Yeah, what kind of game is it?
It's one of those time loop games.
Set
Yeah.
you up. Supposed to say you forgot.
Now, since I'm sure that no one on the panel, besides Corey, who just kind of segued into it, took the time to think what everyone else on the panel should play, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I sat down and I did that. I looked through the games that I had played, and I went from highest rated to lowest rated, and I just grabbed the first one for each of you guys that I saw you had not played. I thought maybe you should play. And we'll start with Fufu. Fufu, I'm going to suggest to you Gears Tactics. Because I think
That
you would
is the
enjoy
game.
that. Yes, I think you would enjoy that. And now that you have a series console, you could actually play that.
Why is it?
It's intensive. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's intensive. It would be too intensive for his PC. It would probably be too intensive for his old Xbox. So I'm thinking Gears
Vita.
Tactics for his new one. Big L for you. I have picked The Bug Butcher.
The what?
The Bug Butcher. It's a fun little actiony game where you go around. These are actually fun. These are fun games I'm suggesting to you. This is not a joke. The Bug Butcher is a fun kind of level-based single screen where you're running around. You're just killing the bugs that are flying above you. It's kind of like Puyo Puyo. I don't think that's what it is. There's like little things that you can basically shoot.
Buster
I think
Brothers
straight
game?
up. I think you can shoot straight up, and I think you can shoot diagonal. And you're just trying to kill everything.
Oh, this
in the
looks
room.
like an L game.
Yeah, it's a cool game. Very cool. Corey, for you, I had a lot of things. And I said, you know what? I'm going to limit it to roguelites.
And
So for you, I'm picking Rogue Stormers, which is a fun kind of platformer-based roguelite, which I think you might enjoy. Vulgar, who's not here, I'm picking Little Nightmares because that game is just awesome, and I think he would like it. And Matriarch, who's also not here, I'm picking Four-Sided Fantasy because it's a puzzle game that she hasn't played, and it does look completable in about 6 to 8 hours, and I played a little bit of it, and I think it's a good head-scratcher. So, there you go.
I'm surprised Devin hasn't played Little Nightmares.
has it?
It didn't look like he did when I searched, so it might have been out of Game Pass when he was diving everything.
I will keep Gears Tactics in mind. I honestly forgot about that. I wanted that when I was on the Gears binge. I was going to have that be last, as it was the newest one that came out. And I think I finished up right when that released or shortly after. I'm like, I need a little bit of a break for Gears. And then I just completely forgot that game existed.
Is that game co-op?
I think I don't know.
Halo Wars.
I don't know. I haven't done enough research into it.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either.
Come
I haven't
on.
played a lot of the XCOM base or
You have to.
XCOM like games.
Can't have a Gears game without yelling out, "Revive me!"
It turns out
Come on.
Bug Butcher is co-op, local co-op on Xbox.
And-
I did not factor that in, but a
Well,
happy.
thank you for the recommendations.
Yeah.
It's even more of a L game. There's some good recommendations, Nate. He did his work.
And Beer Me, I think, is looking to get a gift code. He told me my Pruber joke was good.
Don't tell him it was good. It wasn't good.
You're right for the Grammys. Wait a minute, the Grammys.
Yeah,
Music one.
something like that.
Thank you for the sub. What the fuck?
All right. Well, that was a good discussion. Thank you all for who wrote into us. Well, with that, let's get into the game showcase. Let's start with Nate, since you're first in the order.
Well, thanks for asking. I am going to be talking about a game called Dawn of the Monsters. This is from developer 13AM Games, who have created the other games such as Double Cross and Runbow. And the reason it came to us is because publisher WayForward Technologies sent that our way and said, hey, check this out. So I did. This is a fighting game where you play as one of three like movie monsters.
Kaiju, I think they're called.
Kaiju, if you will. You can play as a Godzilla type or a Gamera type. You play as an Ultraman or an Ultra Woman. She has a gun, a huge gun. So you can play as those types. Godzilla has a distance attack with flame and stuff like that. Every character has a light attack and a heavy attack and a kick dash attack. So they'll kind of like move forward and attack at that point. You also have the ability to block or parry, and you can dodge. You can use that to get out of the way, both up a plane, down a plane, and then just kind of diagonal if you want to. So you don't have to just do it forward or back. Some games make you do that. This will allow you to dodge in any of those directions, which is going to be important because a lot of the attacks require you to move forward and back to dodge really well. There's also a heavy hold. So you can hold the heavy attack button, and sometimes you'll do a varied attack. I have not tried that with all of the characters. I prefer to play with Gamera. Gamera is the turtle-based, the giant tortoise-based monster.
Right.
And I'll touch on why I like that character the most in a little bit. You don't have a jump, and that's actually good. In this game, it helps the characters to feel super massive, like super heavy. You really feel like your character is just a monster, but can't move very easily. So you don't.
It looks like it.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're getting around the map very quickly, and it's a little bit, of a double-edged sword. It kind of stinks to not be able to be super mobile, to dodge attacks really easily. Then you have to remember, you're this huge kaiju. You're knocking over buildings. You're picking up buildings and smashing them into enemies. So, there's a little trade-off to be had there. You also have rage attacks. So as you defeat enemies, as you eat enemies, you'll get rage. As you take damage, that'll help build up your rage as well, just like a regular fighting game. And those rage attacks can do a number of things. For like the Ultraman character, I think you do like a shooty beam that goes across the level. I think he has
shooty beams are my favorite.
Area's attack as well. Gamera, the Gamera type, actually his first rage ability summons a little crab, and the little crab fights for you. It'll just kind of go off and basically attract other enemies to attack it. So it kind of allows you to focus on other enemies. So it's really good for helping you. And there's a lot of characters on screen. His second attack is a big area of effect. His third attack is actually a defensive shield. And then every character has this cataclysm attack. And this is a bar that you will fill up by basically executing enemies, and some other abilities might allow you to gain Cataclysm. And that is a screen clearing attack. It'll do a whole bunch of damage to everybody on the screen. And so you definitely want to save that for when you're overwhelmed or when you're on the boss for a level. Every character has 3 token slots, and you can put these tokens that you earn at the end of every level. Depending on how well you do, you get to pick 2 tokens. And those tokens will, their level will be based upon how well you did in that level of combat. If you do really well, I think you get like a level 5, and it goes all the way down to level 1. Those will give you basic attack and defensive stats. So it's kind of like if you get the level 1 version of it, you'll have like 3 attack, 3 defense. If you get the level 2, you'll have 6 and 6. You can go all the way up. So far, I've seen, I think 22 is the highest stat I've seen. Not important. It'll also give you special perks, like when you attack or when you consume an enemy, you'll get extra rage, or you can't get rage, but all the stuff that you get would instead be put towards Cataclysm. So there's a whole bunch of different ones there. So you kind of want to check it out, figure out your play style and what's best for you. You can execute low health enemies to get HP back. So there is a lot to this game, but it starts out very basic. As you're first playing it, it just feels like, oh geez, there's not a whole lot here. And throughout that first level, that first area of the map that you're on, which I think has actually 8 or 10 maps that you're going to go fight on, levels that you go through, it feels very basic. And I was like, oh geez, this is just not great. But the more you get into it, the more they introduce the fighting mechanics to you, and it kind of opens up and builds upon itself. Now, it's not the greatest fighting game, but it does get better. So I don't know if I could say that you have to play this, especially when we look at the price tag. The price tag for this is $30 brand new.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now the hope is that it will eventually come to Game Pass. Maybe. I mean, Runbow's on Game Pass, and I don't think Double Cross was. So there is a chance this could come to Game Pass. If it does, then it's a no-brainer. If you like fighting games, you might as well just jump in. Or if this thing's heavily on sale, I would recommend it. But yeah, that is Dawn of the Monsters.
So I'm watching this gameplay that Corey has up on Twitch here. Is this more of a beat 'em up game than a fighting game?
Oh yeah,
Yes, it's definitely a beat 'em up.
Okay.
yeah. I can already
Like, I
see
see that
Kenny.
TA says fighting, but this looks like a beat 'em up, not a fighting.
I mean,
Right.
the funny thing is, it has like the fighting like practice room. So you can go in the practice room and work on your combos, just like you'd have in like a Street Fighter or something. So you can go into that training mode and work on your combos and your holds and stuff like that. So I can see why they might say it's a fighting game, but yeah, it plays more like a beat 'em up from level to level.
It doesn't look bad. Doesn't
No,
look $30 were good, but
yeah, I think the biggest draw for me, or the biggest kind of strike against it, was how slow everything felt. You can see that the gun check, if you're watching the stream, has like a really nice ranged attack. Your Godzilla and your Gamera are kind of closer attacks, and then Ultraman and definitely Ultra Woman, she can attack all the way across the screen. Yeah, I think just how slow it started, I was really worried, but I put more time into it. I think I'm at like 3 hours now, and I went ahead and I looked to see how long everyone else that had completed it
that
took.
was a sick finisher.
It was about 10 to 15 hours, or for most people. The achievements are a mix. So like half of the achievements are like ridiculously easy. You can just jump in, you can play a little bit, and you can knock out half the achievements. So they're great to bank. If you have this game, you can just kind of chip away at them and unlock them whenever you want. Like things like roar with every character. Use every character's cataclysm attack. Put a costume on each one of the characters. So those things are very easy. And then of course you have your progression based, get through the game. And then maybe the most difficult skill based is get 20 S plus ranks. Now,
I was going to ask about
S
those.
plus.
Yeah,
I know people
That I
hate
do.
the S plus, but here's the thing: those early levels are tough when you're going through them initially, but once you've gotten like the good gear and you know how the system works, you can get S plus pretty easy on those earlier levels. Really, the way the ranking system works is just keep your combo up. And if you're just doing a ton of damage, you're gonna have no problem keeping your combo up on those early levels. And I think I already have like 4 or 5, and I wasn't really like going back and trying over and over again. That's just as I was playing the game, I have 4 or 5. So I don't think it's gonna be difficult. Especially once you've gotten to the end of the game, you can go back and just kind of farm the easy early S plus.
Now, I think the thing that we're all wondering is there a cheat code for the Sword of Love?
No. I don't know what this sort of love is. Is this?
Isn't that the sword in Scott Pilgrim? Like the final power sword.
Okay.
I know Kenny was
yes.
wondering.
That is in Scott Pilgrim, at least the movie. I haven't seen it in the game. I don't know if there are any cheat codes
in the game. It doesn't help you that it's in the game. The game's still bad, and you're still going to die with the stupid sword. But we're talking about a good beat 'em up, not Scott Pilgrim.
I like that you can get S ranks easily, and that you don't have to get S rank on everything seemingly. But yeah, those typically draw me away. I do like the look of the game. From what I've seen, I wish there was a little bit more color, but I guess that's what you get with desolate, torn down cities.
Right. I knew you would like the art style of this game, Corey. You and Nate.
It's almost comic booky a little bit.
Yeah, the story is told that way. The story is told through kind of like comic book panels. This is going through, and there's you can look at the lore. You can go to the store and buy health upgrades and rage upgrades, and there's a little bit of everything that. And you're actually going to need to do that. One of the achievements is selling off those tokens to get enough money to buy everything in the store. So yes, you'll get money by completing levels, but you'll get even more by selling off all the tokens that you're not using. But yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just repeat, that was Dawn of the Monsters. But
by the way, also couch co-op.
That would be
on cooptimist.com.
Needs to be online co-op.
I know, I agree.
Needs to come to Game Pass, then be online co-op.
Yep.
Yeah, beat 'em up games are better in co-op than they are single player. You need someone else playing with you. It just makes them better.
Imagine if it was just dragon, single dragon, wouldn't work.
Oh, double dragon. I got you. It took a second, but I got you.
I'll spell it out for you.
I don't play them old games. All right. Well, I'm going to go next. Like I said, when I was reading off the Patron response from Wild West about the Riftbreaker. So he actually suggested this. Obviously, we got the tag in the Patron VIP room. And it was funny because like the night before I had just started playing this. Like I just dipped my toes in just to see what it was. Because I was scrolling through the Xbox Game Pass, seeing what games were in there. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me try this out. And like we said before, TA flags it as a strategy management tower defense. This plays very much like a real-time strategy game and a twin stick shooter put together. This game is a lot of fun, and while I'm not super far into it, TA says I have a little bit over an hour. I think that estimate's off. I feel like I've put more than that into it. But this game kind of has that definition of just do a little more. Just do a little more. Just, build your base up a little bit more. Because unlike a normal real-time strategy game where you have multiple bases and multiple, like you're attacking or you're fighting against an AI or something like that, there is just it's PvE, and the threat isn't always, at least where I'm at right now, isn't always present. Like I'm not constantly worrying about an attack. I know attacks are coming, but I know it's not right now. The premise of the game is you control this giant mech. Inside there's a pilot named Ashley, and you have been sent from Earth to a different planet to colonize it. And you have to set up rift stations across a bunch of different planets to, colonize the galaxy or whatever. And you start off, you have to mine different ores and stuff like that on that planet and use that ore to build your base. Well, the local animals or the local life or whatever you want to call it doesn't appreciate you coming to their planet to try to colonize it because there's I forgot to mention there's also like all kinds of plant life and grass and alien plants and stuff like that. So you're sitting there cutting all this stuff down to farm the resources. Well, the animals get mad and they try to attack your base. As you upgrade and you expand, it draws in more. It draws in more attacks. So as you grow, you're more vulnerable, and that's where like the tower defense play kind of comes in. Your main building is called your headquarters. If you lose your headquarters, you lose. So that's the one that you have to defend at all costs. Similar to like a construction yard if you've played the Red Alert series where that through the construction yard or through the headquarters, everything else can be built. Um
So I'm not
yeah,
getting a lot of tower defense from that. That sounds like just straight up RTS.
yeah.
I mean,
I,
do the enemies follow like a set line that you can see?
they don't it's not I honestly, I really do think TA kind of labeled this wrong. I would call it more of an RTS than a tower defense because, like you said, with the lines, like tower defense, an enemy has a set path where they follow, and you have to put up towers to defend across that path. They don't really
Mhm.
have this. Like it's a wide open map. When you first start off, you can plant your base wherever you want. And then, maybe a group of enemies come in from the north this time, and then it comes in from the east or wherever. Um, I guess it's tower defense because you're controlling a giant mech who can, in one hand is a sword and you can attack enemies like that, or in the other hand is some sort of a machine gun or a laser blaster or a shotgun or something like that that you can use to attack with. So you as the mech can, defend your base, but like I said, it plays more like a twin stick shooter and a management game or a base building game really than a tower defense.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely the vibes I'm getting from this video.
Yeah. And something else that's really interesting about this game is similar to like the Command and Conquer series and other games like that, you need to have power plants in order to, power your base. Well, in this, they use wind turbines, solar panels, um, a plant, some sort of like biomass thing where basically you cut down the plants and you can use the plant life that you harvested to power your base, and like you put down solar panels. Well, the game actually has a day night cycle, so during the day the solar panels work really really well. But then at night, they're basically offline. You're not getting any power. So you can use the solar panels, but at night you got to think you got to subsidize that word. You
Subsidized.
got to use it with another power source. So like you might have put up some wind turbines. Well, there's also weather effects in the game. So there might be times where the wind is just non-existent or it's very light wind. So your wind turbines aren't creating a lot of power for you. But then there's other times where it might be a heavy gust. So now your wind turbines are just spinning like crazy and you have an excess of power. There's been fog in the game to where, you can't see or anything like that. There's a lot of little things in this game that I'm really enjoying. I'm really liking it. And at least where I'm at in the early stages of the game, since it's not very um rush, you're not constantly rushing, you're not constantly defending. Basically you build a little bit, then get attacked, build a little bit more, then get attacked. It's not a constant attack. You're able to just, kind of explore, kind of build at your own pace to try to get it set up. I think this is a game that I know it's on Game Pass, And I believe it's also Game Pass for PC, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not Game Pass for
That's right.
PC,
It has a stack. It's 2 lists.
yeah, I thought I had a list. I knew it was a stack. I thought it was also on the PC. I played it on a console. I think this is a game much better on the PC. The console is, um, it's not very intuitive. If this isn't the type of game that you play a lot, you may have a little bit of a problems working through the menus. It's not overly complicated by any means. It's just not laid out the best. It's definitely not user friendly for someone that doesn't play these types of games. I've played a bunch of them, so it's my previous knowledge of, just how these games operate helped me through it, but I'm still having a little bit of problems. But if you enjoy these types of games, I highly recommend this game. This is gonna be one of those games where I can just see me, putting a couple minutes in here or there. It's it's not super, uh, nah, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, the achievement list, TA says it's a 30 to 35-hour completion, which isn't awful. As of right now, it stands at like a 2.7 ratio on TA, so it's doable. It's not gonna be the easiest, but it's also I don't think it's gonna be real difficult. A lot of the achievements through it looks like you're just gonna kinda unlock them through normal gameplay where, you have to run a lot, collect a bunch of this, collect a bunch of that, or whatever. Yeah, that was the Riftbreaker. Like I said, Wild West '08, he recommended everyone play it, and I also recommend everyone play it if you enjoy these. I know, Nate, now you guys aren't super big into the strategy or management type stuff, but I think you guys might enjoy this a little bit. Maybe Nate more than L because I know Nate likes the twin stick shooter stuff.
Yeah, I like the twin stick shooter aspect of it. I have liked RTSs in the past, so there's a chance. There's a chance. I started it. I think I did it for a Game Pass quest. I think there was a Game Pass quest, possibly, to
Maybe.
spend a little
I
time
don't
in
know
it.
about that.
I don't think I earned any achievements. So
Yeah, the first achievement, the easiest achievement is to build your first communications hub in the campaign or survival mode. You're probably going to play 30 to 45 minutes ish if you don't know what you're doing before you unlock that achievement. So you can jump in and play for a good bit of time to try to, figure out how it goes if you're worried about it getting on your tag or anything. And like I said, it's on Game Pass, so makes it even better. It's relatively new. It came out October 14th of 2021, so yeah.
Now, I have a question about this game's title.
Yes.
Isn't a rift something that's broken or a break?
So
Therefore, a redundant title?
nice.
Oh, sorry, tittle. Nightwolf, you're right. Tittle. But really, I
So
don't know.
the way the rift works in this is
Tell me.
one of the ways that you're trying to colonize each of these planets is by creating a rift station, as in like a teleporter.
Okay.
From what it
You're
seems like,
breaking the brakes.
yeah,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So you're supposed to break the brakes.
yes,
Yes. So the reason we're talking about tittles is because a title update for Flasco Man just dropped today, and they put 2 T's in it. So it says
oh,
tittle
nice.
update.
I did not
God
see
bless you, Flasco Man devs.
that. But yeah,
Another
yeah.
5 achievements for 1,000 G. Bless them.
But how long does it take to get those 5 achievements?
With the video, probably like 5 minutes.
Worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next person. L. What game you want to talk about?
Well, I'm going to be talking about 2 games just to annoy you all, but I will
What's new?
be brief. They are a pair of Arc System games, but they are
I've
2
played
Japanese ones. So this is very niche, but I will say I have over 20 friends with these games, and the majority of them have 600 gamer score in them.
Hey, I'm one of them.
You know what happens when you have 20 friends with 600 Gamerscore in them and nothing else? You guessed it. The TA goes up like crazy. So, first one is called Nekketsu Fighting Legend. It
'Cause I'm tight.
is a tag team fighting game. Oh, you're playing the other one. Okay, we'll talk about the. Wait.
Wait, wrong one. Let's say that doesn't look like a fighting game.
Yeah, I got it once you said the word fighting.
He's rusty. It's okay. All right.
They look the same, so
Fighting
it doesn't really
Legend.
matter.
Oh, they don't look the same. This one's fighting. Now, this
All
video
8-bit
looks like it's in
graphics.
English. Where'd this come from? I had to pick this to take Japanese courses to figure this game out. So basically, this is basically from the people that did River City Ransom, Super Dodgeball. Characters will look exactly like that. But these are just crazy Japanese games. So the Fighting Legend game is a tag team fighting game. And you have to go through 15 fights. So I did not know you had to go through 15 fights. So I went on GameFAQs just to see how many fights there were. And you know what I discovered?
That there were 15?
No. Yes. But I discovered a cheat code to go right to the last fight after already doing the majority of the fights.
Wait, I could put cheats in and get these last 4 achievements?
Yes, I will tell you all about it.
Hell yeah.
There is a cheat code to go right to the last fight. And there is a video guide as well for these Japanese games from VidGamiac Unlocked. So he's been making a series of the Japanese art system games. So he tells you exactly he translates the Japanese for you, tells you which menus to go in and all that stuff. But he didn't mention the cheat code. That was weird. But in the video, he goes right to the last level, but he did not mention the cheat code. So, long story short, you have to go in and do the cheat code. There's one achievement just for beating the game. There's another achievement for putting in a special birthday and beating the game with a special birthday. Yeah, so Japanese, I learned, are very into, what do you call it? Like astrology? What would you call that? Like signs?
Yeah.
What do you call that?
What the horoscope.
Astrology.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you make a custom character, depending on when your birthday is, it changes all your stats around. It's pretty crazy. So you don't get to. Yeah.
Well, what like you're referring to, the special date is November 28th?
Yes. Yes. I have no idea what the significance
Okay.
is.
I was wondering if you did.
But basically,
Let's see. It's Google.
The object is you're going to hit them once or twice, and then you are going to abuse save state and then go from there. But you're only going to have to do one fight. Then there's another achievement where you put in a code and you end up with super stats. That's the one with tag team with Kunio. And so this one was not a bad completion at all. This one's only worth what, like 1600 TA?
Something like that.
Looks like Elroy has a complete.
So you know how to reach the hidden ending, and you know how to get to the last level with a code, but I don't see any solutions on any of these achievements.
Tisk.
Keep
Are
it
you saying I
secret.
should write
Just tell
solutions?
us.
Huh.
Well, I had to go through the trouble of finding YouTubes and GameFAQs, then everyone should.
Except our
Okay.
loyal listeners.
Well, I'm telling them what to do. Yeah, the hidden ending is basically just found by putting in the code it tells you to put in the video.
Hey, you can just link to this this podcast.
Link to the podcast. Good idea. So that is Nekketsu Fighting Legend. Real quick, we'll talk about a second one with a great title called Surprise! Nekketsu New Records! Distant Gold Medal. Is quite the title.
What a name.
Yeah. Got 2 different exclamation points. So this one is
A really
more
big
of
surprise.
a Olympics style game with crazy Japanese sports. This is hurdles, but as you can see, you can beat each other up during the hurdles. You do jump kicks, and if they get near each other, they do wind up hitting each other. If you scroll through, I could just tell you what they all are real quick.
A lot of hurdles.
There's a lot of hurdles, yes. Use them thumbnails. There's I think you're on the javelin throw now. There's a javelin throw. So also you're just going to, there's videos for this. You're going to follow what the videos tell you to do. And just throw stuff up in the air. This is another famous Olympic sport called underwater swimming and beating up your opponent in the water and try to drown them.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yes, I did look and see this. This was one of my favorites. You jump on your opponent. And then this is another good one. It's called rooftop racing. So you have a javelins and you have a bicycle on the roof, and you have to jump on the roof. And so what happens is you run the course, and then the computer runs the course, and whoever has the best time gets the gold medal. So just absolute crazy stuff.
I think I'm okay with the 600 Gamerscore I got in
it. The last event is judo.
Which is just fighting like the other game.
It's basically just one-on-one fighting, yeah. As opposed to the tag team fighting. It's very similar. But yeah, it's with save state, it's not so bad as well. But this one's a little bit harder, so that's why it's worth over 2,000 TA instead of 1,600. But if you're the type of people that are into this, need some TAD, you can get it done. Otherwise, it's just the Redemptions and the Sangrias of the world who have been doing these games. But yeah, a little bit of a niche title.
Maybe I can complete Fighting Legend with a cheat.
Yeah, that one has a cheat. The other one, not so much, but the videos tell you best strategies. VidGamiac.
All right.
So those are my Arc System games. If for no other reason you want 600 easy gamer score, you can grab those games. They're like $5. Probably have to go through some hoops to get the Japanese ones, but enough people have done it that it can't be that hard.
And that 600 gamer score comes in like 30 seconds.
Yep.
All right. Corey, what game do you want to talk about?
So I brought a couple games and that I've actually completed within the past 24 hours. And
Yes. Bring it.
I think I'm just going to talk about one because I don't think anybody has talked about either of them, but one is really, really good. And dang it, if Koosh didn't sell you on it a few weeks ago, I'm going to sell it on you now. That is Weird West. This game is published by Devolver Digital, so I immediately was drawn to it. I really like the vignette spaghetti western art style that they got going on, and so I had to play it. Now, there's a lot of elements to this game, and probably one that would not normally pull me in, but it did, and I think it was because of its story. It's a very narrative-driven game. You are basically playing the game sort of 5 times. And what I mean by that is you start the game as a bounty hunter. This is no spoilers, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get through the main quest of the bounty hunter, you then start over as a new character. You don't get to pick the character. You don't get to customize the character or anything like that. It is a set path that you are following. And what you start to learn is that all of what the characters you're playing and on the story that you're unfolding is all interconnected. This is a living world that you are in and that you're exploring. And so I really, really dug the story. Now the gameplay aspect, again, this is kind of where I say that you're going to start the game over multiple times because as you start the new characters, you start out with nothing essentially. And you're going to be going around to different towns and settlements and camps. and you're going to be looting. If anything in like the real life has like capacity to hold something, just about, you can bet that you can loot it here. And they call it an immersive sim, and the narrative that puts this whole living world thing into play, I can understand, but there's been a lot of talk online like it's not immersive because, one, it's not first person. This is an isometric twin stick shooter, basically. Not in the sense that you're always in twin stick mode, but that is the combat portion of the game. But you're going to be going around to these different camps, like I was talking about, and looting things, stealing things, if that's what you want to do. Everything that you do has a consequence in this game, so it's very Fable-esque, which draws me in. And as you get stuff, you can sell it. There are different shops. There's a day-night cycle, so the shops are closed at night, which is a good time to steal from them if you really want to. And then you're just gonna be going around doing the main quest. And sometimes the quests are fetch questy, so you need to go across the map and get something and bring it back. And sometimes there are simply go and, either kill this person or don't kill them. It's kind of up to you. One of the things they throw into you at the very beginning, in regards to killing, is that you can kill almost everybody, even main characters that are essential to the story. You can kill them, and the game will adapt. Part of the achievements are for doing things a certain way. So there's a lot of missables, but the game has a really, really good save system. There are, I think, 10 save slots. There are 3 or 5 auto save slots and a quick save slot. So you can do a lot of saving, do your action, and then reload it if you don't like it. Or if you're getting achievements, get your achievement for the way that you don't want your story to go and reload and get it back. And that came in super handy because I was playing this before it was officially released, and so I couldn't see the achievements like track as they go because the Xbox wouldn't show them to me. So I was keeping an Excel spreadsheet because TA knew them, but the Xbox didn't. And so I was seeing what I had left to do, and a lot of it was kind of trial and error and figuring it out. But now all that stuff's been sussed out. There was one really bad achievement where you had to play somebody and beat them in poker. And the poker spawns are very rare. And the certain person that you had to beat, he would never spawn for me. And I've been in the dev Discord, and they kind of said that his chance of spawning only comes after you do 2 like very certain story related like quests or actions, and then he has a chance of spawning. They actually released an update today, and he now has a 100% spawn chance the first time that you interact with poker after doing these actions. So it is a much more guaranteed spawn rate now. So actually, that was my last achievement, and I beat the game. But I really love this game, and I knew I was going to forget stuff, and I kind of mentioned like how you're traveling through the map and stuff, and that just got brought up on the video. Yeah, there is an overworld map that has these locations, a lot of fog of war to it. So by the end of the 5th chapter of the game, the whole map is pretty much revealed, and most locations are probably revealed. And as you go to each one, it takes so many hours. You have a horse; it's a lot quicker. During the traveling time, there are random encounters that sometimes you can avoid and just pass by, and sometimes you have to play them. So maybe you're getting robbed, and some people are trying to kill you, or maybe you pass by a traveling merchant, and you can take that opportunity to buy or sell your junk, stuff like that. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed this game, despite the fact that it was kind of like playing the same game, like a mini version of the game 5 times as I was starting new characters. The overarching story really pulled me in. Again, the art style. There's some good narration in it, but it's few and far between, unfortunately. The rest of the game's lore and story comes from text. And you guys know me, I don't like to read. But I did read all of the character dialogue that was going back and forth. But I did choose to skip all of the the pickups that I was doing, the collectibles, because there are like books and stuff you can pick up in newspaper clippings, and that stuff changes based off, if it's a newspaper, it tells you, oh, this town was shot down dead, and now it's abandoned, which can happen in your playthrough that may not happen in mine. So I chose to skip all that, but otherwise, it's a really good game. I see a lot of polarizing reviews. Some people like it, some people don't. I happen to be the ones that like it, and I hope that we see more of this in the future. Weird West 2 even. It was made by some of the same devs who did Dishonored, so very good storytelling.
Interesting.
And I know I have to have missed something. Do you have any questions, combat, or anything else?
Getting
I mean-
vibes of that. What is that game? One that crashes all the time.
The Bandicoot game.
Koosh helps us with.
Desperados 3.
I don't know what game you're talking about, but to clear up some misconceptions of the game, a lot of people thought this was like XCOM related or tactical. It is not a tactical game. There's no grid on here. You are free to move and start a combat no matter when you want.
Oh, How to Survive? What's that called?
Oh, How to Survive and like the zombie one, right?
How to Survive Storm
Warning or
Edition.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of that. And
I could see it.
It looks kind of slow paced.
Oh, it's very slow paced. It's probably a 30-hour game, give or take. Each chapter took me around 5 hours, naturally playing, no guides. And I did a lot of reloading and stuff afterwards to kind of mop up some achievements. But it's not very fast moving, except when you get into big combat, which you can choose to kind of go guns blazing, or you can be stealthy and silently take down people, kind of with that Dishonored vibe, like I was telling about earlier. You can pick up bodies and you can hide them. So the kind of Dishonored or Hitman style there. You can play the game however you want.
Now, did you like the combat from the beginning, or did it grow on you?
I liked it from the beginning, pretty much. How it works is you do have a melee weapon. You can carry a shotgun, a pistol, a rifle, a bow, and then there are throwables. And you just hold the left trigger to kind of get into combat mode. And at that point, it becomes the twin stick shooter, where you then use your right thumbstick to aim, and then your right trigger shoots or throws or swings. And I did like it from the beginning.
Yeah, I tried this a little bit, and I did not like the gunplay right off the bat. It could have been because I was playing on normal, and the ammo seemed really limited. Is the lower difficulty less of a restriction on ammo, or?
Oh, right.
Just
There are
more health?
difficulty options with this game. I actually started on normal, and I didn't notice anything with the ammo, but I was getting railed. So I did take it down to, I think, what they call story mode, and I still got railed from time to time. So I don't think I lost anything playing on the easier difficulty in this game. There definitely is no achievements related to difficulty, so you can throw it on story mode and be fine with your choosing there. One thing I knew there's so much stuff in this game. Each of your characters, these are the chapters you play and you take control of a character. They have their own abilities and they have their own perks. And all of the ways that you upgrade those are by collectibles that you find in the world. The abilities are unique to the person, but the perks carry over to other chapters and other characters. I'm not saying any more about that, but that's one of the draws for the kind of the interconnectedness, I'll say, of the game. So
This being on Game Pass, you can definitely see the inflation. It's got a 7.0 ratio right now with 53 achievements.
oh, I've had so
Brand
much TA on this one, and that's to kind of what's what you would expect. My TA basically shot up from like 20,000 when the game dropped because I had everything, but it has since dived down. I don't know if it will stay that high now that people are starting to get a hold of it. But yeah, it doesn't take long to get on your tag, but it will take a little bit to get through.
I also do know this game has been getting some hype from like IGN and whatnot. So I'm
But
sure being on Game Pass, it's making more people curious on, hey, I can just jump on and play it real fast and try it out.
yeah, I'm sure.
Big time
Oh,
inflating it.
there's also a recruitment system. You can have people help you, and they travel with you. That's cool. Yeah, I love this game.
All right. All right. I guess we'll continue on from there from our game showcase. Let's get into some sales. Uh, L, what would you like to recommend?
All right. Well, there was another substandard, subpar sale because of the spring sale.
Yeah, it's not very good.
I never got a chance to play Journey to the Savage Planet, so I think I'm going to finally pick this game up for $12, down from 30. And also be on the lookout. Microsoft is mailing $5 to random people, I guess.
Ooh.
I actually got it about an hour ago. So, and it says we've deposited a $5 gift card to your account. So it's not even a code. It looks like they just put it in. So check
You
your
don't even
accounts,
have to
people.
click on it?
No, I got a text on my phone or a notification, and it said, "Stellar savings are back. We've deposited a $5 gift card." So I'm going to
Dang.
throw it towards this
Lucky
game.
you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're rolling out slowly.
Well, now I gotta go check because I ignore my
Check it out.
email.
Check it out.
Uh,
But that's all I have in mind for this week. Heard great things from Corey. I think Corey says not a Vayner, but most people say Vayner. I don't know.
3D. Can't really. You can't. It's hard to convince me.
Uh-oh. Let's not start that fight again. I'm actually on your side about that one, except Metroid Prime is clearly a Vayner, so it's hard to say it can't 3D can't be.
Is it though?
Nate looks like he disagrees as well.
I've never played it, so
They played Metroid Prime.
I played Metroid Prime.
Arkham Asylum's a Metroidvania.
Nah. The fighting game.
All right. Nate, what do you want to recommend?
Yeah, so spring sale just kind of killed the past 2 weeks. So I don't even know what sale this is on. I think it's part of the spring sale. Maybe, I don't know. Torchlight 3 is $10 down from $40. It's an action RPG, role playing, dungeon crawling. It is 200 plus hours. So do your homework and see if you really want this. I think it's a good price. I like these Torchlight games. Torchlight 1 felt like it took a long time. I don't think it took 200 hours. So I like the Torchlight dungeon crawling. I may not be an RTS huge fan, but I do like my dungeon crawlers. So I'm probably going to get this one because I definitely didn't get to it while it's on Game Pass. Second up, Persian Knights 2, The Moonlight Veil. This is Artifacts Mundi. It is $3.74 down from $15. It is adventure, and wouldn't you know it, point and click. Surprise, surprise.
Gross. Let's see. Let's get into. Wait, nope, going a little bit ahead. Games of Gold. Just a reminder: this is the last week to pick up 2 games. Why is there sound coming through here? There's 2. It's the last week to pick up 2 games. Those games are Hue. Wait. Nope. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I'm dumb. Let me just do this
He's new
instead.
here.
Yep, I completely read this wrong. I don't have my glasses. This is awful. I'm going to use that as the excuse. Available through the end of the month is another site. Hue is available come this Saturday if you're listening to us live on Twitch, or if you're listening to this when it drops. Available until this Friday. This is what I'm trying to get at. This is the last week to pick up Outpost Koloski X, and then afterwards, MX versus ATV Alive will be available until the end of the month. All right. Game Pass, though, we have a couple of games that have dropped. For those listening to us live on Twitch, Life is Strange 2 True Colors, Panzer Corps 2, and the Dungeon of Nehubleck. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that differently every single time it's popped up.
Nailed it.
They're all available right now. And then if you're listening to us when this podcast drops, Lost in Random is available. Coming up later on in the month. Unsold for the console will be available either the 27th or the 28th. Also available on the 28th is
Bug
Snacks.
snacks. Oh my
Don't
gosh.
pretend like you don't know what Bug Snacks is.
Do I need to play the
You do
song?
need to do it. You do need to.
Kenny,
He
this
does
is
need to.
this is the PlayStation 5 exclusive until now. Well, here in a
Really?
few weeks. Yeah. And here,
Honestly, I read that like 3 different ways. Not having glasses really sucks. Oh, okay, this game. I recognize this.
yeah, you do. Here you go. Yeah. That's what we're gonna be jamming to here in a couple
How
weeks.
come this isn't on the video wall?
Oh well, it's just a girl holding
Fan
a
service?
dancing strawberry.
Okay, I get why.
Yeah, this is definitely like a Nate and Core game. I know you two are going to be playing this thing.
Oh, day one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see. Where is each? And then coming May 5th is Citizen Sleeper and Trek to Yomi or Yami.
Oh, how dare you! Trek to Yomi.
Yomi?
Awesome.
I had it right the first time.
I'm very excited for this one. So
Another Devolver Digital, if I remember correctly.
sure,
That it is.
I think that is.
Yeah, it's like a samurai-ish looking game.
Sure.
Side scroller.
Now-
It is a Nate game. Black
It's
and
like Limbo, but with a samurai sword and a lot less Limbo-like stuff.
Should we tell Prue it's a Star Trek game?
That was awful. Also,
Star Trek to Yomi.
You better get a prover. I don't know where I was going with that.
crap. Don't encourage him. You come back for 1 week and you're going to encourage
Hey.
him, and he's going to keep making these awful jokes.
No firing shots at me, Kenny.
Well, then what else can I do?
Read the show notes.
Okay. Leaving Game Pass. I'm pretty sure this all goes out this Friday, the 15th.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna have like a day.
Yeah, you're gonna have a day if you're listening to this when the podcast airs, or a couple
Don't
of
do
days if
it.
you're listening to us on Twitch. MLB The Show 21, Rain on Your Parade, The Long Dark, and Pathway. So
Well,
either
I
finish
wanted
them
to
up
give.
or
I wanted
go
to
ahead
give,
and buy them for 20% off while they're still in Game Pass.
Oh, look at you shilling.
Oh, I'll always shill for Game Pass.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Big L for finishing MLB The Show 21 before it left Game Pass. Very good
GG,
job,
Big L.
And I have a good
I didn't know we
20
were in
or
Brag
so.
Camp already.
It's relevant. I got about 20 or so friends that completed Rain on Your Parade also. A couple people were complaining about having to buy DLC, but I think it's a very good DLC. It was well worth it. Rain on Your Parade is probably the prototypical Game Pass game where you probably wouldn't buy it, but if it's there, you play it and you love it. It is a great game, and I'm going to miss it.
That's why
most
I will
notably,
always chill out for
Chewy
Game Pass.
and Chewy on Ice completed this game, which is most notable because he is bad at games.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of hard ones. There's this shmup one where you got to go through without getting hit. That's probably the worst one.
But that's on the DLC.
Yes, it is on the DLC.
I have the DLC left to do.
Yeah, get started. He said it had him tearing out his fur.
You're gonna be doing
So.
you're gonna be doing a lot of farm together. So make sure you start the farm first.
Yeah, start the farm. Yeah, there's a level where you go back in between each level and do some farming. Very fun
Wow.
DLC. It's a very fun game. And they have some merch also on the Yeti store. There's a mug, a shirt, some pins.
Your typical
Good
merch.
company. We want them to make more games.
Is this the shill episode? We're just like
Yeah.
shilling for everybody.
Hey,
Wait, did I just yell at him for shilling and then shill
You
myself?
did.
Damn it. Okay. My
Look,
bad.
the official stance of AH101 is we can be bought. If you're out there and you want to buy us, we're for sale.
We're cheap.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not a
Not
part of this,
lying.
Corey. You're not getting
$1
any of this anymore.
$1 and
You're a
1 cent.
guest.
They're cheap.
There you go. We can be bought. Hey, Microsoft, you need an official achievement hunting podcast? We got you. We already have a very massive following.
We are probably the longest running achievement podcast.
Wow.
Yeah, Zed to Zed has been dead for like 40 episodes
Wow.
compared to us.
Oh, too soon.
Zed's
How
dead,
rude.
baby.
Uh,
The official sponsor
Sorry,
of the Dungeon
Frame.
of Nuhublugbluck.
Frame and Pruno, I love them.
It's fantastic.
It was a low hanging
Green.
joke.
Nice.
All right, let's get into contests. Corey, you want to shout out the losers?
Yeah, there's only one loser this week, and he's part of a team, and that would be Lord of Dookie 69. They have been eliminated from their G-Task team, and I think there's only 2 weeks left of G-Task.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's Lord of Dookie's a good guy.
We're at least close enough to where there's no more bonuses.
Which means we go right into the next contest.
Bonus
with
for us is that
gamer
we don't have
tag.
to talk about it anymore.
That is definitely a bonus.
Yeah. So the Gamertag Challenge last month was for Northern Last. That's been over for about a week and a half now. And we are ready to announce the winners. Let's talk about what the challenge was. Her wildcard game was any new achievement in the Kingdom Hearts series, and her bonus was Cardinal Competition, achievements with North, South, East, or West in the title. We had 43 participants. We had 367 letters. We had only one bonus game was entered, and only one bonus Chivo was entered, both by
Wow.
Northern Last. So good job. You put forth all the effort. And our winner, with a total of 7 draws, not even a full gamer tag, is High Road Vatu.
Hey.
Good job.
That's a weird way to say L.
So just remember, you don't need to complete the gamer tag to win. Like you can just put points on the board, and maybe you will actually win the draw. You never know.
Didn't P-Tart win that 1 month by only having like 3 or 4 entries or something real small?
P-Tart. I
Who?
don't remember this person. It's been too long. Possibly.
Hey, in like 3 months, she's gonna regret hear that.
Maybe, and if she does, I will apologize then.
Oh my goodness.
This month's gamer tag challenge is for Ragnarok 0272. Oh, P-Tart, you're so pretty. Wild card game is any new achievement or previous completion in Cyberpunk 2077 is worth 1 bonus draw. And the bonus is Better Know a Norse, achievements with a word related to Norse mythology. Examples Ragnarok, Odin, Valhalla, and yes, we'll allow Vikings too, as 1 bonus draw per achievement.
There's a couple
All
people
right.
in chat, MDP and Echo, saying they forgot to fill out their sheet.
Rip.
Only who had tagged everyone in the room to remind them.
A few times, yeah, I should.
And we've mentioned it a few times on the show.
Should think about doing that. You were right.
Yeah, you should have definitely done that.
All right. And we'll go ahead and shout out our patron winner for this month, since we weren't able to do that last week. But thank you to all our patrons for
Finally.
supporting the
Oh,
show.
Yeah.
Everyone has been entered into a contest in order to win a $20 gift card. And the winner for this month is not Big L. It is Philip Wendell.
Oh, fixes in. Congrats,
Fixes in.
Philip Wendell.
Congratulations, Philip. We'll get you that gift card. Thank you to all who support us once again. We greatly appreciate your support. And with that,
Where's
let's
all
get
the
into
subs?
what?
Some subs for some ducky races.
I mean, I was
See
going to
those
say that
Amazon Prime
at the
subs.
end.
Let's see the subs now.
Okay, we'll hit the subs now. Thank you for those who have subbed to us on Twitch. If you're live with us, go ahead and hit that sub button. You know, you got Amazon Prime, you get a free sub, and you'll be entered into our ducky races at the end of the stream. I've seen that we had a couple of subs. I don't remember whose they were, but thank you for your support. Greatly appreciate it.
I can go for a sub right now.
Oh, I can go for a sub right now. G6 sounds awesome.
Oh, I love a foot long, baby.
I know you do. But let's
Yeah,
get into
6
brag
inches just
camp.
ain't gonna cut it.
Let's get into brag camp. Take it away, Corey.
All right. Completions are first up. We have Michael KV, who has passed 300 completed games. Shadowless Edge has passed 400 games. Gambler, 800 completed games. Red 047, 900 completed games. And my man, Inigo Montoya 80, passed 1,500 completed games.
Yowza.
Wow.
In ratio, Elroy OMJ is climbing. He's got a TA ratio of 1.5. Good job. Remember Me 4 has a TA ratio of 1.8. And Freemhole has a ratio of 1.9. In streaks, ZZ Urban Spaceman.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
RTBL
man.
rocks.
Currently on a 50-day achievement win streak. Toadstyle Venom also on a 50-dayer. Luke 17,000 is currently on a 100-day achievement win streak. Lego Head 1977 joins him, as does Magic Monkey. What the Fug has 250 days. Alicia, new gamertag, new follower, 350 days. Dinoman 87, 500 days. Eldritch Sus with 600 days. And, oh, look at that, Philip Wendell with 700 days. Has no bearing on his winning.
In Gamerscore, Michael KV has hit 450,000 Gamerscore. Retro Chief 1969 has hit 700,000 Gamerscore. Shadowless Edge 800,000 Gamerscore. Chewy on Ice 950,000. Magic Monkey 1.4 million. And Inferno 118 1.6 million Gamerscore.
Yeah, people, go outside. Touch grass, right? Corey, whatever that means.
Stay away from
Touch
drugs, kids.
grass.
All right. In leaderboards, ASU Unknown is in the top 5 of the Wales Achievements Completion Percentage leaderboard. I don't know. I guess there's 4 other whales that are ahead of him. Tish. Oh, in relevant news, WWE announced they're going to Wales to have their first stadium show in England in 30 years. So let us know if you're going to that show, ASU Unknown, and I'm going to fly over there and go with you. Yeah, we should all go. We'll go to Wales. Ashton Reader is now 3rd in the USA Max Possible Completion Percentage leaderboard for Windows Phone shoot 'em ups. These Windows phones just need to die already. Ugh. Need to go the way of the roguelites. Black Buff is in the top 20 of the Minnesota Gamerscore leaderboard for Xbox One. Nicely done. Minnesota quota. Casual Exile. I portmanteaued them. Is now 2nd in the New Zealand TA ratio leaderboard.
Nice.
Crazy Catman is in the top 200 of the TA leaderboard for casino games. Want to bet? Hat 90 is in the top 500 of the England Achievements 1 leaderboard for racing. iRoad Vatu is in the top 5 of the Colorado TA difference leaderboard for snowboarding. Colorado's favorite holiday is coming up in about 8 days. It's Alive X is in the top 500 of the Ontario TA leaderboard. What? You picked up on it? Good. No? Good.
I got you.
Kitty Scott. Oh, good. Katie Skies is in the top 5 of the Wales Gamerscore leaderboard. Oh, another Wales. Okay. That's the female whale. Like, Dory speaks whale, Luke, 17,000, is now in the top 5,000 of the TA difference leaderboard for strategery. Michael KV is in the top 500 of the Europe Gamerscore leaderboard for Windows. Prism Cosmic Hall is now in the top 100 of the Scotland TA leaderboard. Bagpipes are great. Retro Chief 1969 is in the top 20 of the TA leaderboard for point and clicks. I don't think Fufu will be hanging out with him very often.
Nah.
Sir
not on that one.
Polygon is in the top 10 of the Georgia TA leaderboards for mech games.
Nice.
Interesting. And Unky Tim Fu is in the top 20 of the Canada TA leaderboards. In Bragg Camp, Logic Slayer completed the Tiny Tina Wonderlands game. That was quick.
That was, yeah.
I know he's a big Borderlands fan, and we butt heads a little bit, and I make fun of it because it's terrible. And mostly, like, come on, full price. These Borderlands games are like $10 after a month. Come on. But yeah, he completed it. I'm pretty sure he plays with his wife, maybe. I forget. But I know he got the deluxe version, so I'm sure we'll be seeing some DLC in the future for that one.
Oh,
Is your group still playing that, Corey?
Maybe.
Did I know?
Maybe we did or did not buy the deluxe version as well.
Oh shit! You wasted money.
No, because we are enjoying it, and it actually is a fun game, and it has refreshed our group. Every week is exciting so far.
It's exciting trying to get into the same match together for 2 hours.
That is fixed ish. we didn't have problems last time.
I don't believe you.
I was in GameStop the other day, and they had the trailer running for the Tiny Tina game. And throughout the trailer, they had a Baby Metal playing along with it. I'm like, man, that makes me want to play the game that much more.
Yeah, it's good. I think we are all four excited to play it every week right now.
I believe it. The Tiny Tina
no way
anything
Kronos
in Borderlands 2 was
game.
amazing.
This is better than that. Like that had the D&D story, and that's here, but like it's different because like you pick classes. You don't really do that in traditional Borderlands
gameplay though.
Oh yeah,
more or less.
Yeah, you got the same little ammo chest and like mailboxes that are green, and you just go and open them, and it's Borderlands, but with the new skin.
This is basically the 5th Borderlands game, then maybe.
They know what sells. They know everybody likes Tiny Tina, especially Elle.
I mean, I do like Tiny Tina, but not $90 worth.
I mean, more on this next week, but it's funny that Borderlands has arguably one of the worst DLCs of all time, and in my opinion, probably one of the best DLCs of all time.
Yes, Borderlands 2 does.
Yeah, I'm talking about the series as a general.
Okay, gotcha. All right, in some other quick brags, we have Kronos completed the Xbox 360 Connect game Free Fall Racers after like a decade of having it on his tag. Very good. And Isrit completed Dante's Inferno. I believe he complained in the Discord about those trials every single day, but he stuck with it and got them done. So very nice job.
Good job.
Tag me with them brags, people. Otherwise, it's just me scrolling and picking random stuff.
He does that every week for the game showcase anyway, so.
Yeah. And everything else.
All right. But with that, I guess that'll do it for us this week. Corey, it was good having you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything else going on with you, Corey?
We got a new couch, and it's very comfy.
Harry Potter inspired?
No, but it is
away randomly.
it has let me. Well, it didn't let me, but it has persuaded me to put my Series S downstairs. So I'm back to TV gaming sometimes, and it's a different vibe. And so yeah, I've been playing Shredders there. I played Tiny Tina there, and yeah, it's back to some couch gaming. Like monitor is really good, but sometimes couch gaming is fine too.
See, I like couch gaming, but I fall asleep.
I that happens to me like if I'm in my computer chair or the couch. But I have terrible eyes, so I can't really see words on the TV. So, but if I can just
feel
shoot
that.
people or go off of snowboarding slopes, then I'm fine.
Man, I feel that. Can't see it. Those in chat, you can see it. From that chair to that TV, I cannot read half the stuff that's on there. Like when I was playing Riftbreaker, there was no chance I could play that on my TV. I have to play that at my desk.
Now, rift means broken.
All right, we're not going to
Oh.
back to that again.
And that was a show. Thank you, everybody.
That joke is broken the first time.
It's not a joke. It's true.
But yes, it's good having you back, Corey. On the outro bits.
Still on that treadmill, Corey?
No, it was an elliptical, but still no.
Okay. At least you're honest.
Good thing about yoga though.
Yoga. All right, that's
Yeah,
for
you
the
can't-
that's for the post show.
You
Yeah.
can't. You can't.
The
game
Rockers
during
Rambles.
that,
Tell us
though.
about it in Rockers Rambles.
Or Rockers Rambles.
Yeah.
You can't play games during that.
Or
Yeah.
can you? Find out in the post show after I get word from these messages.
Oh, he's going to play Victorious for us in the post show.
No, I'm going to sign us out.
That's what Corey said.
If you're listening to this and you're not watching us on Twitch and you are screwing up, you should be watching us. You should be following us on Twitch. That way you can see us when we go live. And while you're there, also throw us a sub. We appreciate the monies. Speaking of monies that we appreciate all of our patrons. Thank you for those that donate. If you would like to help us out with whatever the heck we're doing here, patreon.com/achievementhunting101. If you want to get in contact with us, you can send us a Twitter tweet on the Twitter at achievements101. Also, sub to us on YouTube at Achievement Hunting 101. This show will be up there for anyone that wasn't able to catch this live for us or with us. And then last but not least, Discord, discord.io/AH101. We have all kinds of channels there. We have a sports channel, a food and drink channel, real talk if that's your kind of thing, if you hate yourself, I guess. But Discord is the place to go. Games, everything. No matter what it is, someone in there will be in. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Wow.
When you're there, your family.
When you're there, your family. I don't know what I was trying to go get out there.
Aw, I love
Man.
you all.
It's late. I apparently need to get some sleep. But yeah, thanks for all you listening. Class is dismissed. See you next week. And as always, for our live shows, on to the ducky races.
And rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Later.
You fool!
You fool. Aw. Posted it on Facebook today. It's my favorite video.
So weird wearing pants again. That was just I'm wearing pants all the time. That was for the audio, yeah.
All right, save that.
Didn't say they were pulled up.
Good thing I didn't delete my AH101 folder.
Man. It is really hard doing this with no glasses.
Were we supposed to hit record?
How was it doing without any eyebrows?
I can't believe nobody mentioned that on the show. I thought for sure that was gonna be like the first thing that everyone mentions. Is I have that because of these lights. It looks like I have no eyebrows.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still could be the title.
Hey,
Oh,
Cooper.
the show? Are you naming the show again?
No, I just said it could be.
Did you notice
Kenny
you
has
named
no
it the other
eyebrows
day?
and just completely not mention them whatsoever.
My daughter still says eyebrows.
Aw.
My eyes is browses.
I use Incognito's browsing when I browse.
Probably sleep.
That's for sure.
Thanks for that follow, Ace Phoenix. We are we are wrapped
Cooper,
up.
what's up, buddy?
Now we are doing our
Little Aussie friend. What day is
little
it over
Twitch
there?
sub thing.
Today, tomorrow? I don't even.
It's
Is
your
it
favorite
Friday
time
over
of
there?
day. It's lunchtime.
I just created the folder, just so you know.
Oh, I can go for another 6 inches.
Let's see. Where do I grab subs at? Here we go.
Man.
What are we giving out today, Kenny?
Your mom's phone number.
Wow.
That was uncalled for.
That costs money, sir. Don't just give that away.
Our boss is going to be very angry.
So I'll see. He already has that. See. You setting up the.
Yes, I'm curating the subscriber list as we speak.
Subscriber.
Yeah, last
say
chance
motherfucker
if you want to subscribe with for free. I wouldn't pay for it. You can now, and you could be entered and to win something.
Oh, by the way, Corey, since you've left, there's some new rules.
Okay.
I get 10 chances to win.
Fine with me.
Yes.
All right, there are currently 23 entries,
That was actually funny.
including the show account. If that count wins, I think Fufu doubles it or something. I don't know.
Yes.
So that's fun.
The FRPG. Is that the Freem RPG? Guess I need to pay attention to that.
Come on, Cooper.
KT Echo, appreciate that gifted sub.
I have no money in my messages.
Where are the ducks? Ducks are coming. I'm just gathering the gaggle now. Do you know that I think a bunch of geese are a gaggle?
Yes. There's a word for every single different animal.
What's moose?
Koosh.
It's a mile of moose. A mile of mises.
Not Game Pass. Let's do
What is that term? That's
this one.
Huh. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm still alive.
called a collective noun.
Huh? That's what I figured. That's why I said something. As you shrink back,
Yeah, mount.
not be seen. Here. There.
All right,
Now
we're
I can see.
adding RS Cooper.
We're gonna use
to the list.
R56 Cooper's Amazon sub to buy the premium version of Ducky Race.
We don't need the premium.
Most popular collective noun for a group of moose is called herd. Wow. It's exciting.
Thank you, Nightwolf and Jables.
No.
And
Yes.
Kooshapedia. Element of owls.
It's Bing. Fun collective noun for moose.
All right, Bing. Armory.
Also heard.
Aardvark. See, I told you there's great words for some of these.
All right, so we have 24 names in the list.
You just made it.
Nope, not 10 minutes. Not staying here that long.
I'm gonna go add on Wikipedia that it's a Koosh of mooses.
Urban Dictionary.
Whose Wikipedia did that you?
Or Urban Dictionary.
Oh, definitely Urban Dictionary. Add that.
Gathering of 2 more meese.
All right, this is your show, Fufu.
Okay.
I'll just do a little shuffling. All right, you say when to go.
Put this on the big monitor. Make the letters that way. All right, and let's go. And the Duckies are off. Fluttery Chicken with an early lead. Ahaizo almost in the lead. Dropped way back. Toby Lynn pulling out. KT Echo getting a big start as those British guard things with the goofy hair. Oh, Saucy Slingo pulling ahead. Miss Superman there. Definitely not Superman. Oh, and his game share partner Decoy trying to make a run at it. Man, if Decoy wins, that means Saucy wins. So everybody root against Decoy. RS56 Cooper is in the lead, standing there. Whoop, MDP and Wild West pulling ahead. MDP and Lime Green Ducky. 20 seconds left. What?
So Wild West looks fabulous, by the way.
He does look fabulous with that rainbow mohawk.
Rainbow.
Unicorn. Man, a couple of ducks have not made
It's actually pronounced
out into
fabulous.
Oh, here comes
Nice.
Mr. Saucy himself.
7,
Oh no, no,
6,
no,
5.
no,
Saucy
no,
Slingo
no.
making a run for it.
no.
Oh, he's gonna get it. No, he's gonna get beat. Oh,
the dough sneaks it.
boy. Doughboy. Yes,
Doughboy
he pulls it out at
squeaked
the last second.
Doughboy pulls it out. Saucy at the last second.
Way to pull it out, Doughboy. Saucy almost had it.
Slingo.
Was the rare
Look at that photo.
decorated duck.
That photo finish.
Oh man, look at that! I didn't know we could do that.
You can put that on your phone, Saucy. That could be your background.
Story of his life.
You almost had it, Saucy.
Him and Decoy, actually.
That's
Look at
true.
it. Saucy almost won twice. He had 2 chances to win there. Oh well. Saucy. Chat. That's funny. All right. Doughboy wins it for this month. Way to go. Who was in last? Just by. for
Let's see.
2.
Oh, it's
Ice.
not.
Ice
Okay.
Fire.
Is it
Oh
me?
man, if I'm off. It was definitely UL because you weren't even there.
Yay.
Oh man.
That's true. Doughboy can put that to good use in the Fellowship of the Bling.
All right. If you're not first, you're last.
We're doing more duckies.
That's up to you guys.
Nah, no more duckies, just one.
Oh.
Age 101 didn't win, so no more duckies.
More ducks. What was
Alright,
that
let's
grouping
see.
of people?
Do what?
Subs?
Yeah, what was that first? Was that subs?
That was Twitch subscribers.
Let's just do
No
one for
Patreon
people who
one?
are still here.
Yeah, there you go.
Just for fun.
Do one for people that are here?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
We love you.
I guess if you are here, type here and I'll write your names. I gotta get back to the ducks.
Saucy's begging.
Saucy's also logged in as Decoy.
Jables,
I
do
mean, the
not
one-
lie and say you read show notes.
You piece of junk. Come on. There we go.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, Saucy says Fug is not here, so Don't forget to take
no
Fug
Fug?
off.
Okay.
Thank you, Saucy. Thank you for that.
Saucy always has her back.
He's
Alright.
looking out for everybody.
Let's see. Saucy. We have Night Wolf.
Fuck that guy.
Jables.
J Black. J Black likes Tiny Tina.
No.
Restack. JT.
Oh, I wish Tiny Tina would come to Game Pass.
Echo.
Yeah,
MDP.
MDP 73.
Rolling
Ace
down.
Phoenix says
Scrolling
he's
down.
not here, so don't write him down.
Ace Phoenix not here. We got Cooper again. Hazo.
Oh, Ace
Toby.
Phoenix is here.
Toby
Oh,
Lynn. My gosh, more people are here than I thought.
No.
Creature.
Allergies are the actual worst.
Backwards. Bug. Achilles.
It's okay, Caster.
Achilles T. Should I say here? I'll just do caster backwards. How about that?
There you go.
It's
All right.
Catster.
Missed Ace Phoenix.
Ace
Like
Phoenix. You
meow.
say Ace?
We need R56.
I got him. He's just Cooper.
Did? Okay, Cooper. Okay. You got
X.
Izo?
Yeah. X.
It's hard to read this.
Logic Slayer.
Freshly dead. Super Bob. Hey, Super Bob. Super Bob's here. Who else? Big L, you're not here. Fufu, you're not here. Logic
You have
Slayer.
Logic? Yeah.
Logic Slayer. I gotta scroll. I think I got
Wolf didn't
everybody.
say he was here, but I think he must be here to say that he's.
Prover,
Yeah.
you get out of here.
I for sure. Yeah, he said here. He was the
Oh, did he?
second
Okay,
person.
cool.
All right. If you don't see your name, you have 30 seconds to tell me. I didn't see Prue.
Crew's not here.
Did he take a Pruber and log in?
I see one up Dan. I don't see Prue, so he can't win.
I don't even see one up Dan.
Oh, he's up a little bit. He's above. He's about 8 messages back. I guess we can let him in.
Oh,
Even though he came in the last second.
Oh, wait, Saucy says Prue is not here. So thanks once again, Saucy. Thank you.
yeah. I got you, Toby and Bug. Okay, I think we're good.
You forgot Riftbreaker.
And
Sounds
the
right.
Rift Breaker. Okay.
As we've discussed, it's not a thing.
We're gonna shuffle a few times, and you ready, Fufu? You ready to cast,
Bring it
shout
back over
cast?
here. Blow this up.
If you win, don't come to me. I'd have no prizes.
He has no more keys to the castle. All right, go ahead. Start this one up.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1.
And they are off. Michelle in an early lead going right out there in a normal ducky. She has a normal duck. She wants normal duck picks. Kruber taking a little bit of a lead, and as an old duck, he's got an old soul that makes. Oh, look at this. KT Echo is now the Superman duck, no longer a saucy slingo. Jay Black has taken the teddy bear duck.
It's the northern brown bear. Yep.
The northern brown bear. See, I know this stuff. He's in the lead. Well, not anymore. Now KT Echo's back. They're just sailing. Fug in the little, polka dotted rubber ducky. Let's see. Oh, there's like a 3-way tie here. Who's gonna pull this one out? Super Bob with the clown duck. I have a couple of people
Who's
who's
going to come
not
from
new.
behind?
Let's see. We have 8 seconds left. 7, 6, 5.
Oh, no.
Who's gonna pull it out?
Is it?
It's gonna be a photo finish.
Oh,
It's the
Matriarch.
queen of the duck picks herself. Michelle wins.
Does that mean we double or nothing? Or is that.
You double or nothing, or do you take
Shit.
second? You tell me.
I don't
guess we
know.
double or
Matriarch, did you win Matriarch, or is that a double or nothing?
She can count as the AH-101
Oh.
duck.
Her time has come. Oh, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Oh, roller coaster
All right.
of emotion. It's a roller coaster of emotions over here.
All right.
Run it back.
Do it again.
All right, here we go. Double or nothing. 3, 2, and 1.
And they're off. Michelle's in the back, so maybe see if that triple or nothing comes out. Fug with an early lead. Taking up. Well, now he's falling back a little bit. Everyone's just kind of holding steady.
in the lead. Usually they don't.
Yeah.
Heizo with the plane duck, he kind of, just sitting up there.
Can we
in the
take a
back
second
now,
to
dropping
appreciate Pruber as an old man duck?
down. He is an old man. Let's see, we're halfway through the race. Let's see who can hold this lead. Oh, Michelle making some more moves. Triple or nothing this. Coming back out. Oh, nope.
It's
she's
a
going
tight
back.
race.
Oh,
It's a tight race. There's a couple of people all out in front. Logic Slayer, a Heizo, Creature backwards.
But Saucy is making his move. He's
Going back
he's
down.
going back, and he's gonna just whip right in front.
Let's see. We got 10
He's gonna whip
seconds
it out
left.
right in
Heizo has the lead right now, but that's never a good thing. Let's see what happens. Anybody gonna come out from the back?
No.
4,
Oh,
3,
oh,
2,
oh.
1. Oh my goodness, this is a
There we
close
go.
one. What is it?
New name,
that guy?
Akalust.
Who's that
guy? Yeah.
Akalis?
Let's
Akalis?
scroll
If I
down.
spelled it right.
See what the real name is.
That North.
Yeah.
No, it's not Noth. They're actually they have subscribed and they're here. We don't recognize your
appreciate
name
that
though.
subscription.
If you're not in the Discord,
you? Don't-
definitely hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you in the Discord?
They're new.
I mean, thank you for your sub one way or the other.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us.
Let's see. Do we even have a command? There we go. There's our Discord. Oh, he is there. Doesn't participate in challenges though. That's all right.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to ping Fufu.
Yep.
And he will get you US or Euro. Or
Oh yeah, that's important.
otherwise.
Yes.
If you're Euro, then Saucy gets the win.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, while we're here. Let's see if my account is fixed.
True, we have to tell a lot of people not to do that.
Damn it, Saucy.
You're a crazy fuck.
All right.
Well, thanks
It's like
for joining
some real
us.
good elevator music, man.
It is. It's some royalty-free elevator music.
yeah, royalty free.
You don't have to pay for this elevator ride.
I'm just seeing, is there... I don't think anybody's streaming.
It's a good thing Corey's not like a complete and total a-hole, because he totally could have came in here and playing like some Metallica or something and got us taken down. Flag.
I could have. I thought about it actually. But screw this thing. We could rate a Pokemon card breaker, but that's probably only interesting to me.
Ooh, you want me to sing a Pokemon song?
No, that's okay. Yeah, I think that will
I want to
just
be
end it there.
Getting Gamerscore. Right, how good?
We will be making a GoFundMe to get Fufu's eyebrows back.
Oh my god.
Eyes, brows. He's adorable.
So yeah, all right. Yeah, I got nothing, guys. I'm a guest.
Yep.
Here. I don't know what to do. Are we done?
We're done.
Do I hit the button.
We're done. It's
Okay,
late.
I'm hitting the
Almost
button.
12. Thank you all for joining.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.